Hello everyone, I am Aziz Ola Shodaru, and we are reaching you from A.O.S Academy, the #1 Language and Linguistics Institute. We have some updates from our subsidiary company, A.O.S Migration Agency, about Canada immigration. And we're so happy to actually inform you that the Canadian Immigration Minister, Sean Fraser, has actually given us a wonderful positive news about the express entry draws for Federal Skilled Worker Program and Canadian Experience Class Program. And if you could remember vividly, you would notice that the FSWP, which is the Federal Skilled Worker Program, and the Canadian Experience Class Program, which is the CEC program, have actually halted their invitations since about December 2020 and July 2021. The reason is not far-fetched. You would notice that the pandemic has actually affected, the COVID-19 pandemic has affected the Canadian immigration for so long. In other words, there have been some backlog of applicants who have really gotten affected from this pandemic. And just about last week or early this week, we also got to know that the pandemic has actually caused the backlog of over 2.1 million applicants to get delayed. However, there are some positive news for us to actually share with ourselves today concerning the current immigration minister's update. Firstly, he told us that the Canadian immigration timeline is going to get reduced from the quote-unquote 24 months processing time to about 6 months now, which was the initial standards of the express entry immigration program. If you could notice or remember, you would see that most of the applications they were actually doing were within 21 months, 22 months, 23 months for express entry candidates. We would remember vividly also that applicants that have gotten selected, that got their ITAs in the year 2020, had to wait till 2021, early 21, to actually get selected and finally get to move to Canada. Like what I mean is, from January down to about March, the people that were able to get selected and that got to relocate permanently to Canada, they were about 108,000 people. You understand? And these were people that were not new applicants. They were applicants that have gotten selected before. You understand? But they just got to get their papers fulfilled, or get their papers finally approved by Canada Immigration for them to actually finally relocate abroad. So firstly, the first update is that the normal processing time is going to take precedence from July 2022, as Sean Fraser actually said in his update. Secondly is that he also made it known that the FSWP and the CEC programs are going to get relaunched, or I won't really say relaunched, but renewed, in the sense that they will start again to actually select people from those programs. So if you are in the pool, in the express entry pool, for some time now, maybe for some people they have been in it since last year, some have been in it since last 2 years and have not even gotten selected. You know, provincial nominations have been selecting people, but as we all know, provincial nominations are actually allowed for people that are either in certain targeted occupations, or people that actually have connections in provinces like Alberta, Manitoba. Maybe they have family members or friends in those provinces, and some they would actually have job offers before they can be given nomination certificates from those from those provinces and territories in Canada. But the tables are going to get turned soonest, because in about 9 to 10 weeks from now, we'll be seeing them issuing invitations to candidates who are of the higher ranks. It's quite appalling. Like, even a province like Ontario, for instance, we're inviting people in the ranges of 470 to 475, sometimes to 479, and even people actually had more points in the express entry pool more than that. We have people that are 480, 490, even up to 500 that didn't get selected. But now the tables are actually going to get turned, and we would see them selecting people that actually have more marks, people that are actually the top high ranking applicants in the express entry pool. However, there's a clause to that, Why did I say that? Is because if we look at the number of people that are currently in the express entry pool, we'll see that there are quite a lot of number of people that are in this pool as compared to before. Do you understand? And if we look at the immigration plans for the year 2022, Sean Fraser has actually said that he is willing to actually bring in about 55,900 new immigrants. Do you understand? Through the express entry program. And if you look at that, you see that the FSWP, the CEC, and the PNP would actually get to enjoy from that number. And if we look at our statistics and our predictions from the people that they can get to actually invite right from or starting from July, early July precisely as they said, we'll see that they have about 14 different if for instance, because we are not even yet sure about the kind of frequency that is going to get to select people right from July 2022, if for instance they want to follow the normal standards of each invitation every 2 weeks, then we can expect about 14 pool, you understand, pool draws to be actually gotten from July down to December 2022, and that would just mean that at least about 3,992 candidates are going to be selected from the express entry pool, you understand, each draw up until that 14 time period. And if we look at that, we'll see that most people that are already in the pool, for instance, people that are 600 above, some people are even 500 above, having CRS points now that they already have. Some of them already have 500 points above, which what they call it now amounts to people being about 6,000. Okay, take for instance, we have about more than 6,000 people already under the 600 plus bracket, you understand, in the express entry pool. And that means if you are, for instance, in the ranges of 480 or 450 even, you have a fair chance, you don't have a fair chance of getting selected early on in the starting from the July selection process. So for instance, if you want to improve, if you want to boost your score in order to get selected from the first couple of draws for the Canadian immigration, you should be looking at having something around 480, 490, and even at best, if you can go beyond the 500 threshold in terms of your CRS score, you stand a better chance of getting selected. And for people that already have, for instance, provincial nominations, they don't have problem, they would almost certainly get selected. But we are just trying to give you some statistics so that you could walk around you getting selected early enough. And if for instance, if you are opportune to get selected within July or at most August, do you understand, you can still be looking up to moving to Canada, because they have told us that the normal processing time of 6 months will take precedence. So you should be looking to get your papers approved and all your applications accepted to move to Canada, either before the end of the year or early on in 2023. But I would like to also tell you what are the ways that you can actually boost your points in order to get selected for July draws. The very first thing is that you can actually get to improve your language scores. For instance, if you had 7.5 initially in your IELTS, or maybe for instance if you had NCLC level 7, you understand, in the what they call it, in the TEF Canada or the TCF exam, you can actually get to rewrite or retake these exams in order to boost your score. If for instance you have, after rewriting or retaking these exams, you get 8.5 CLB scores, or you have NCLC 8 or 9, it will further boost your points, and you can actually be getting as much as 50 additional points to your current, you understand, point. And for people that they were even below the NCLC 7, you understand, they can increase their points to about 130 plus or 120 plus points, and that would be far more better for you than actually sticking to the current CRS points that you have. Another thing that you can do is to try to get a job offer. It's not easy, especially when you are out or you are outside Canada, but you can actually get to contact us, for instance, in A.O.S Migration Agency, to assist you in actually seeking jobs. We have different kind of jobs. There are the skilled jobs, the low skilled jobs, the high skilled jobs. We have the unskilled jobs too that you can actually get from Nigeria or from anywhere you are in the world. Another thing is that we also have free online courses on our website FrenchTechCanada.com, and we have some paid versions too that you can actually use to prepare yourself for the French test. You understand, either the TEF Canada, the TEF Canada, or the TCF Canada, that will further help you to boost your repertoire of knowledge in the French language and simultaneously prepare you to actually take one or both of those exams. And another thing you can actually contact us for is some expert advice. Now more than normal, we are actually getting lots of requests from people for consultations about their express entry profile because of the July pool that they want to draw, the Canadian Immigration Office, IRCC. So you can actually contact us to get some consultation done about how best you can actually improve your points. For instance, if you have a connection, a family connection, or a friend in provinces like Alberta or Manitoba I talked about earlier, you can actually get much more points through the invitation that you can pursue for Alberta or for the Manitoba province to further make you more eligible for the July, or even before even the July the July Federal Skilled Worker Program. You can get selected before then through some of those provinces, so that you would almost certainly be able to move to Canada with people still during this year. So if you have any questions or you want to actually consult with us, you can get through to us through our Nigerian number +234 81 0771 4449, or you can reach out to us on our email address admin@aosacademy.com. And if you have, for instance, people that you would also want to refer to us, you can also reach out to us on those numbers 0701750 I'm sorry, I made a mistake, 081 0771 4449, or you can reach out to us on 090 9188 4943. I'll take that again, 090 9188 4943. If you are not in Nigeria, you can use the country code +234 in front of it, and you can reach out to us again on our email address admin@aosacademy.com. Thank you very much. And if you want further information about what we actually provide in terms of services for Canadian immigration, or even other countries like Australia, France, Germany, you can visit our website aosacademy.com/migration-agency. Thank you, and we do hope to see you in the next video.